Assalamualaikum everyone. This is Bushra Akhtar speaking, currently studying economics at Shah Jalal University of Science and Technology. So today, I'm going to present the topic research designs as worldviews, strategies, and methods. So, in this slide, we'll see the quantitative approach. The quantitative approach follows a post positivist worldview, meaning it relies on objective measurement and statistical analysis. It uses an experimental strategy where researchers test hypotheses by manipulating variables and measuring outcomes. The methods that we use here is pre and post test measures, such as surveys and statistical analysis. For example, testing a theory with hypothesis and statistical analysis to measure changes in attitudes. In this slide, we can see the qualitative approach. The qualitative approach focuses on understanding meanings, experiences, and perspectives rather than numerical data. It follows different worldviews and strategies depending on the research goal. For example, it can follow the participatory worldview. Then the strategy would be narrative design. So the method that we will use here is open-ended interviews and storytelling. For example, collecting personal stories to study the impact of oppression on individuals. In this slide, we can see the second worldview that the qualitative approach follow, that is constructivist. So the strategy that we follow here is ethnographic design. The method that we use here is observation and participation in activities that are collected through text or images. For example, understanding the behavior and cultural patterns in a group through observation. This approach is valuable for exploring deep insights, social context, and lived experiences. So, in this slide, we will see the mixed method approach. The mixed method approach integrates both qualitative and quantitative research techniques to provide a more comprehensive understanding of a research goal. It follows a pragmatic worldview, meaning it focuses on what works best to address the research question. The strategy we follow here is sequential or concurrent collection of data. The methods can be both qualitative and quantitative data collection, example given, surveys followed by interviews. For example, we can say generalizing findings to a population and then exploring individual experiences. So here we can see a table summarizing the whole topic that I have covered before, like the worldviews and the methods, strategies of inquiry, etc. So in the column, we can see the approaches, and the row, we can see the events. So here are a new topic that actually tells factors influencing research design choice. So this is an important topic. So we have to listen to it carefully. The first factor, uh, I want to say that the choice of a research design depends on several key factors that shape the approach, strategy, and methods used in a study. So the first factor is research problem. The nature of the problem determines the approach. For example, testing a theory versus exploring new phenomena. And the second factor is personal experiences. Researchers' background and familiarity with quantitative or qualitative methods. If the researcher is more familiar with quantitative method, then he will follow or adopt the quantitative method. If he or she is more familiar with the qualitative method, then he or she will follow the qualitative method. The third one is the preferences of the audience. That means preference of the research audience. If the research audience is more inclined to academic journals, then he or she will probably follow the journals or academic that follows the academic journals. So what we have learned so far in this presentation? First of all, the research design choice is influenced by worldview, strategy, and methods. The key takeaways are quantitative is best for testing theories and measuring variables. Qualitative is ideal for exploring new phenomena and understanding participant perspectives. Mixed methods combine the strength of both approaches for a comprehensive understanding. Thank you everyone for listening to me carefully. I hope now you will understand what I have taught you. I mean the worldview, strategy methods, and the research design choice.